rivalry filled with indelible moments and heartbreak, and these two teams trying to establish playoff positioning. But for the Dog, it's also about trying to find a way to survive on the road. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Vols will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The hand to the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week. Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Got it in the middle, it's Branch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Got a man. It's dealt. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play.
He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Volunteers will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw again. Looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. First and 10 for the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Under fire. Makes the catch. They go up top and get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. You know, people like to make fun of quarterbacks, call them soft. They're nuts. He knew he was going to get drilled and still deliver the ball.
And I love the fact that he knew where his end.
Touchdown, Volunteer! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They go to the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver.
He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Skips away from pressure. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, 2nd and 3rd and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Stockton. Here comes the heat. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Right down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Dogs.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Washington found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Huskies football today. Those folks in Seattle won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Coming off the season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Connection, share.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds.
Functional connection. But sure, I think it makes sense that we must. Would you like me to correct your profile?
From the gun, the running back has it. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and
intercepted to stop the threat. The 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. So take the touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick 6. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks the tackle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Finds space on the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Unloads it left. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Just keeps swinging it. He fires to the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Touchdown, Tennessee! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To throw, it's Stockton. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. That's one of those plays where he puts it on the money, and you just try to make yards after the catch, but key word being after the catch.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that
seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
I think by the word.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Thomas. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Quarterback may change this route. On the direct snap, it's Thomas. Creates a little room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Got a man, it's Thomas. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Vols will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get line.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To throw, it's Stockton. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia!
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He steps out of bounds, a couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They'll run it. On the move at the 30. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Aguilar. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released a pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Fourth down and 12 is four-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bring in the heat. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
There he goes. Gets it past the marker. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Dogs! No step back at week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
On touchdown,
So here is the Tennessee offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Looking for a man, it's Aguilar. That's peeled in, it's Staley. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, there's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Motion from the back. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure coming. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Shoots it to the left. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time.
Big 6 was thrown down the
Haven't
ground.
gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is
That's
just
2
as good
pick
as a sack.
sixes. They took the other pick 6 away on a fucking defensive pass interference because my hard flat tackled his running back on a fucking play action. And he got a touchdown the very next play.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they shoot that thing through the end zone.
I mean, but that's been the game. It ain't got shit to do with his team being better than mine. It's just been
Weeks like this are tricky, but
he's just been fortunate.
better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major.
Like, look at this. It's a 3-man rush beating my O-line and nobody's open. Like, ain't shit you can do about it.
Under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
4-man rush versus 6. Let's see how much time I got. He gets the pick there. DB with eyes in behind his, in the back of his head. Covering the vert, stops him, takes away a corner route there. That's what I'm doing. 3-man rush. Here we go. And we can't catch it. That dude just shot to the flats and was able to cover the fucking. Come on, man.
Feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all
Nobody's
game
speed
long.
is that
It's a big
good
reason
to
why he's
cover
thrown multiple
a
interceptions
flat
in the
and then
game,
turn
too.
and cover a vert.
Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Underthrown.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down
Come on,
stop.
man.
Well, in this
He,
point in the
he he
game,
beat
in
him
the
on a
second
route,
half
and
down
he
three possessions,
underthrows the
you're not
fucking
punting
pass, and
anymore,
shit
right?
I can
Every
do.
fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too.
Just
So
sit
they're
here and
going to
watch
play
him
the
run
call
counter and
accordingly. That time, they had a
end
better play call
around.
on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Nice job by this defense staying
And shit I
home,
can do.
not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Two pick sixes wiped off the board.
No pickup at all on that play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense.
Stay with those
Really nice
put the
blitz
pick
call
sixes
that
on the
time.
board. It's 31. It's fucking 31 to 31.
Probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
No crowd noise, free field goals,
They
and
keep
shit
pushing
I
that
can do.
lead out, and the kickoff
We'll
team
sit here
makes it
and
work.
lose the game.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way.
Well,
Pretty good.
nothing you can do about it. Just sit here and take it.
Back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take
He's getting three-man rushes is free.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first
I have
down
no
pass,
time
and
for
he
anything to
never had a
develop.
chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's
There's a
Aguilar.
stunt. Pass is late and behind the receiver. Oh, and we got holding too. Like, come on, bro. Offensive pass interference. Okay. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, EA? Just
For these receivers.
sit here and take it. Throw it away. Nothing I can do. Nobody's open. Just glued man coverage.
And I absolutely love what
Three-man rush. Here comes a four-man rush.
You've got a big lead.
You're running man again, man again.
So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed.
Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
He's running off man coverage and being fucking staged because nobody gets open.
Must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get.
Why did he throw the ball high?
Something to make him feel.
There was no high
right
points.
now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Stockton. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete in the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season.
It's amazing that when the game decides to let you press, right? This nigga just had a free rush past me as if I wasn't even trying.
Very, very impressive.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? He's got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages.
Well, I can't move with my quarterback? What the fuck?
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple
put him back
sacks,
in the
and
game.
they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Fires to the wideout.
This is just a waste of time at this point. Like, it's fucking stupid, bro.
The second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Got the first down and more.
This whole team is just superiorly faster than no matter what I do, I'm getting hawked down.
They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on it too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Yeah, get this shit over with. This is
Get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
like his play calling has not been anything. It's literally just been his team.
Take a shot on second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Staley.
Off man coverage and 3-man rushes, defeating my O-line. Like that's team. There's no logic to that. Like look at it. Same shit. Just whooping. Them motherfuckers cannot block the shit. Nobody on my O-line is decent whatsoever.
Everything great. Just you could tell they were dialed into what was going on.
Look at this play.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes.
Nobody can hold it
Man,
block.
is that just indictment of the day? Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence.
He ain't even playing like himself. He's just calling shit.
Has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Complete.
Look at that, bro. That's horrible, dog. That's horrible.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Makes it
Yeah.
past the marker. They'll make the stop, but
Nothing we can do about it.
ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again.
He almost broke that.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nothing you can do. Just sit here and watch it.